Hi guys, so this is May 13th, 2024, day after Mother's Day, and I'm going to be touching some base on, I want to add a Bible verse here, and just touching base on a few things about America. Okay, so Romans 3, verse 3, 23 through 24. I will start with this. Everyone has sinned. Okay, so why did I start with that? Because everyone's a sinner. Even the people running this country here, they have sinned. There's nothing special about them. Okay, they're sinners. I'm a sinner, they're sinners. Everyone in the world is a sinner. Everyone has sinned. If you don't believe me, read Romans 3, verse 23 through 24. Okay, so that's the reason I bring that up is because, well, there might be some different levels of sinning. So I'm not, saying that I'm a bad person. I forget, I make mistakes, and I have sinned. I might not even be thinking about it. I might be talking to somebody, thinking something in my head, and accidentally, you know, realize later that I sinned. That I did sin. Maybe not at the time, but later I realized that it was a sin. And so everyone has sinned. Now, there's different levels of sin, but I'm not here to preach about that. But, just the main thing I want to tell you, everyone has sinned. Okay, so you have to think about that. You got to think about the people running this country. It stands for them also. Okay. Now, here in America, we need to also know when we have become a loosely run country. Loosely run country. We notice. I have to notice when the Trump was president. I noticed how the Congress, Nancy and everyone was just badmouth Trump, completely badmouth. Okay, is that how the leadership of the country should be run? I mean, I was thinking, yeah, let's work together. If we're in America, we can work together, we can get things done. But see, that didn't happen. They weren't willing to work together with America. Okay? The only way we're going to become, keep our individual liberties and for everyone living here, and to be a free country. And to be a free country, you have to have the individual liberties to everyone, living here. It's not just these people are completely free and these people are free and we're going to forget about that. No, that's not the way it is in America. We don't forget about people. We don't forget about, these people and say, hey, only these people can be free and these people can be free and we can call this a free country because we have free people here and these people can do free stuff. Is that really a free country when half of it's free or part of it's free and everyone's calling it a free country? No, that's not. Okay, so I'm writing this today because the United States is free speech, and in America we can understand our differences. We can become stronger. I'm not saying I'm against people crossing over the border coming to America. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I want the individual. This country needs to be free, and the individual liberty of the individuals, they need to be free also. It's not just, you can't call it a free country, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. I mean, you can call it that, but you're lying to yourself and you're lying to everyone else. Okay, so I'm gonna try to pick up on something here. So I think Congress is confused about something. They get in there, they don't want to work. They didn't want to work with Trump. So I mean, it's like a kindergarten, a bunch of kindergarten students not working together. I mean, basically, we have a lot of people in Congress. They're not wanting to respect the individual liberties of the people living here now. I don't know, maybe they come from another country and they're working for us now. They don't know who they're working for. They forgot all about the individual liberty of the people. And they started making their own rules and they had no respect for the people living here now. And basically, yeah, I can understand that. That's pretty much what has happened. Okay, but see, in America, we can come together. I mean, this is free for everyone. People can come over here from all over the country. I got nothing against that. Okay, but we need to respect the individual liberties of the people here. The people coming over here, they should not be taken away from the people. They should not be costing the taxpayers dollars and we should not be paying them for free hospitalization, free Medicare, free food, free everything. We should not be doing that. Okay, so what I mean by that is, for instance, if you're working a good job, say you get fired, okay, and you're getting your health insurance through that job. Okay, so this is one example. Okay, now you have to get health insurance. Okay, so I mean, eventually, you're gonna have to pay out of your pocket. Okay, you know, there's no free health insurance here in the United States for the people that have money saved away. For the hard-working people of this country, there's no health insurance for them. And I'm telling the truth. This is it's turned into a loosely run communist country when they don't respect the individual freedom of the people here. I'm telling you, it's okay if people come over the borders. I got nothing against that. But the only reason they're coming here is they're getting free everything. And who's paying for that? Out of the taxpayer dollar. It's not just flowing out. It's not just what Congress wants to tell you. Hey, we can print all this money and we can pay for all these people and give them free insurance. And we're not even going to respect the individual liberties of the people living here now. Because why? Why are we not going to do that? Because the American people do not understand freedom anymore. They do not understand what freedom is. And freedom is when we work together, we understand each other's problems, and we say, yeah, yes. You know, freedom is not when we remove individual liberties of people. So basically, that's what Congress has done. They remove an individual liberty of people. Basically, and this is just an example. I'm using healthcare insurance. Okay, they're not giving. Say you quit that job, you got to pay out of your pocket for healthcare insurance, right? Well, the guy just walks across the border. He don't have to pay for health insurance. No. What does he get? He just he could have said whenever he crossed that border, he could have told whatever he wanted. He could say, I was an electrician in this country. I was this in this country. And I was this is. You might be halfway trained or something, but it's probably not like the training you would get in this country. And our government will actually help them advance and do all this stuff, and they won't even help the people living here. Okay, so what I'm saying is they won't help the people living here. They don't respect the individual liberty of the people in this country now. They do not respect it. So this is a loosely run communist country. It's turning into a loosely run communist country. Okay, in a nutshell. I mean, when you're making it hard for the people living here. When they get fired, they don't have health insurance. Okay, they can't get. And when I say health insurance, you need health insurance if you get hurt. If you don't have health insurance, they're going to take away everything you got if you go to the hospital. You ain't going to have nothing in the bank. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people might not understand that. Well, what's he talking about? Who needs health insurance? You know? No, I'm telling you this because in America you need to know, we need to respect everyone's individual liberty, everyone's freedom. Everyone that comes over in this country or wants to be in this country, we need to respect them. I got nothing against that. If they want to work here like everyone else, what I don't like is Congress giving them all our money, taking away from me. And that's another part of communism. I haven't even looked it up in the dictionary yet, but I'm sure there's something communist about that, where they're taking from the middle class. They're taking our tax money. If they're not only taking your tax money, but they're making you pay for your own health insurance. They're not giving it to you free. They're making you pay for it. So they're also taking your tax money and paying these people. Any type of hospital bill, whatever they got, the taxpayer is paying it. And then when we go to the hospital, you don't have insurance. Well, they up the prices up 5,000%, and they make me pay whatever they want to. If I have to go to the hospital, I don't have insurance, or anyone that doesn't have insurance, the hospital is going to charge you whatever price this is going to cost you $2 million. That's where they just pick this number out of thin air. Okay, it's not a realistic number. They're not even realistic about it. And that's what I'm telling you. This country is taking away the liberties of the individual, taking away the liberties of freedom of the individual people living here now. is putting a burden. It's making it hard for them. And they're distributing the money. I don't know, I haven't got into this too much. I'm going to make another one on this. But they're distributing the wealth to the people crossing the border, distributing our wealth to them. So basically, it's not just people that are saving money in the bank that are getting hurt on this. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by. A lot of people don't have much money in the bank. They're getting Medicare and Medicaid. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. The government's paying for that. It's a free, it's part of the liberty of this free country. Okay, it's been like that. It's been in place a long time. But I guarantee you that all these people that's just coming across the border, I guarantee you, you're going to get less money. You're going to get less money to pay for food, and they're going to distribute that money. They're going to distribute to these people coming over here in the border living. Okay, it hasn't even got bad yet, but that's exactly what's happening. It's not just bad for people that save money. It's also bad for the people that don't have anything now, and they're pretty much practically, they might have a job and everything, getting good money, but they're getting a lot of their money from the government. Well, the government just can't keep printing money out of thin air and just falling down. It's time for America to come together and work together. Okay? We need to respect everyone's, individual liberty. It's not just one person's liberty. It's not just, we got to respect these people's liberty, and we can say, hey, these people are free. This is a free country. A free country means every single body living in this country. Okay, you got to respect the individual liberties of everyone living in this country. You don't want to put them on a hardship by taking their money and giving it away to people coming over the border. You can't live like that. I mean, it's turned into a loosely run communism country. And, probably some of the people in Congress now don't even know what a loosely run communism is. They probably don't understand the individual liberty of the people, individual liberty and freedom of the people. They might not even understand that, and that's why they're passing all these crazy rules, because no one's looking after them. When they took that job, they probably have some type of obligation that they're going to expect it's a free country and all this stuff, and they're not doing it. They're not doing it. This is a loosely run communist country right now, because I'm telling you, when someone quits here and has to pay their own health insurance, they got to pay $1,000 a month just for health insurance, and that's not even talking about other stuff. Okay, they got to pay that. If they got anything in the bank, and this is some type of figure the state or the government pulls out of their brain, if they got any type of money saved up, they were hard-working, honest people and saved up some money. Well, we're going to punish these people. We're going to punish them hard. We're going to hit them with this $1,000 health insurance bill. And eventually, if they don't pay it, if they're skipping it and they get in a car accident or something, and they got to go to the hospital, probably from somebody else running into them that crossed over the border, okay? They're going to take everything they got from them. So, you see what I'm saying? It's individual liberty of the person, the people living here. It's not just one. It's not just you guys that, hey, I got a good job now. I'm getting 50% of my income from the government. I got Medicare, Medicaid. Okay, I got a job. I don't have nothing saved in the bank. I don't need nothing in the bank. The government's paying me everything. Well, it's not going to happen. It's not going to keep happening, because all these people come over the border. You think everything's good now. Well, they're going to start. You're going to get less money and less money and less money. It's going to start going down. And the people in the Congress that don't understand, they're not even respecting individual liberty now. Okay, you think they're going to respect other people's individual liberty? No, because they're going to say, hey, we have 500, we got all these people working, they're free, they're so happy, they're so good. We don't care nothing about the individual liberty of these people. No, we don't. We're not even going to bring it up. We're not even going to talk about it. We don't need to talk about it. Okay? That's exactly what's happening. Okay? And so I describe this country as a loosely communist country. And I just told you So I'm not going to tell you again, I'm not going to repeat myself 6 or 7 times. I'm telling you why I'm describing this country as a loosely communist country. Now I'm not saying America can't work together and get things out, because we're a free country, and we should work together and fix things, not make them worse. And I got nothing against the people coming across the border. I got nothing against that. That's all fine. This is America. But we need to understand the individual liberties. It's a free country. And if we don't start protecting the individual liberty and the freedom of every one single person in this country, we might have stopped calling it a free country. We got to just stop calling it a free country. Period. Okay? Thanks for all for watching. Please subscribe. Bye now.